We're going to continue with higher roots here. And what we're going to find is that not everything comes out of the house. I have this section broken up into 4 pieces. I'm not sure what's coming. But for this, it's simply that if we have 4x's under there, so yeah, let's do it my way. So we're doing a cube root and I have 4x's. Well, only 3 of them partner up. I can bring out 1x, but one of them doesn't come out. We saw this earlier. So if you look at B here, and I've got 7x's under there, 4 of them partner, I need to put my index, 4 of them partner up, I can bring out an x, but 3 of them can't come out. So same idea, just higher indexes. I think you're not going to have much trouble with this if you understood the earlier section. So you don't have to write them all out if you can see it. So if you see that you're partnering up 4, do you see I could bring out 1y and there'd be 2 left on the inside. If you can't see that, it's totally fine. It gets confusing. So just make 6 y's and lasso them up. That's perfectly fine. Over here I could bring out 1z. I forgot my index, that's important. I can bring out 1z and I'd have 2 z's left on the inside. Okay, try this if you want to. I could bring out 1p and there would be 3 left on the inside. Here I could bring out 2 q's with 1 left over. And if you don't see it, make 13 of them, group together, groups of 6. Okay, same thing here with numbers. 16 is made up of 4 2's. I'm going to group 3 of them together. I could bring out a 2. I've got 1 2 left over. 243 is, I think, 4, yeah. 243 is 4 3's. In the world of 4, or is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. Okay, so 4 of them can come, bring 1 3 out. You've got 1 left over. Alright, try these. I'm going to just show you the answer here. You could go the long way. I believe you're going to get this to come out of the first one. And do I know what you're getting out of this one? I'm not totally sure, so I'm going to break that down. Okay, so I need groups of 4. Got to put your index, that's a big deal. I can bring out 1 2, and I've got 4 left over. Remember, you put them back together, multiply them back together. Oh boy, numbers just keep getting bigger here, but I'll do them. Okay, the first one here, 625 is made up of 4 5's. So I could lasso those up, bring out 1 5. I've got 1 left over. 729. I think I'm going to skip that. I don't know. My guess is I think it's 5 3's. And you could bring out 1 3 and have 1 left over. That's my guess, but I'm not going to break that down. Okay, now we have the numbers and the letters and the variables together. We've done this before too. We've just changed to this new world of 3, so where we have higher indexes. Okay, I'm going to go old school, go all along here. We're in the cubic world, so or the cube root world, so I gotta make groups of 3. So I can pull out a 2, I can pull out a couple of x's. So that's written kind of strange. I want to make sure you see that's the index is 3. Oh, and I had an x left over as well. So I could pull out, I left behind a 3 and an x didn't partner up. So inside the house I'm left with a 3x. Okay, well they've done the second one. I'm going to let them do that hard work. So we break down these. We could do it long way. We partner them up. I can bring out a 2. I can bring out 3y's. And this is what it leaves behind. Now this is that index thing. It came out of an even index. And it's got an odd power. It's kind of a long story, but I would not grade you off for that, but they put it on there. Okay, hold on. Seeing where we're going. Okay, let's see here. So I've got 54. Okay, so break my number down. Takes 3 3's to bring one of them out. If you think about p to the 10th, I could bring out 3 of them in groups of 3. It would leave behind a 2 and a p. Okay. So we just saw this one. What is this? 4. I believe it's 5 2's. 4, 16, 32. Yeah. No, it's 6 2's. Okay. So we're in the world of 4, so it takes 4 of a kind to bring out a single 2. Do you see that you could bring out 2 Q's and you'd have 2 that didn't partner up? We put those 2 2's back together, we get 4. I need to put my little index on there. Yeah, I didn't do that here either. Alright, more of the same here. Hold on, I should do it over here. $64 turns out to be 4 times 4 times 4, I believe. So I'm going to break it all the way down. I have 3 4's, so I'm going to be able to bring out a 4. If I partnered up those m's in groups of 3, I could bring out 3 of them. That 2 didn't partner with anybody, and then I'd had 2 m's that didn't partner with anyone either. Okay, 162. 162 is made up of 4 3's and a 2, I think. So, oh, I keep forgetting my index. So it takes 4 of a kind. We'd be able to bring out a 3. We're in the world of 4 there. I could bring out 1 n. And on the n side, I had a 2 that didn't partner and 3 n's that didn't partner. Okay, now we've seen this before. We just have to be careful of the negatives. You can do the cube root of negative 27. It's negative 3. We just would do 27, put the negative on the end. But we can't do the 4th root of negative 16. It's an even index, and so you can't have a negative under the root. So this is an even index. It can't be done. So let's see. So I would do, I'm going to just know that my answer is a negative. I'm allowed to do a cube root with a negative. So I'm going to do 3, what is 108? 3 and 36. Okay, so I'm going to be able to bring out a 3, and I'll have a 4 left inside. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that one. Just make sure you write your index, like I keep forgetting. Okay, more of the same. You can't do this even one, but you can do this one. It would be pretty sure that's right. So you can bring out a 5, but it's going to be a negative 5 because it's allowed to be done, but you'd have a 3 left on the inside. Okay, it's just getting more complicated, but you've seen this idea. We saw this with square roots, what can be left behind. It's exactly the same. We're just doing it that you need to be doing groups of 3 or groups of 4 or groups of 5, whatever.